This week on Wandering Hook, we travelled to Mataranka and Bitter Springs, where Tanya did her best to become really waterlogged, and I did my best to try and catch a fish. We'll see how we go.
We're packing up the caravan. Django's ready to go. Fishing rods in hand, hitting every road we know. From sunrise to sunset, casting lines for the thrill. On the hunt for the big one, chasing that real deal.
Well, here we are at Bitter Springs. So this is a Bitter Springs cabin and campground. We were 2 days up in the powered site. We just moved down to the unpowered. Last night was the first night sort of unpowered down here. And we were going to spend another 2 nights here, but this is the reason why we came down. Check out that. That's our view from the van. Didn't put the boat in. Have a quick fish this morning. No good. No good at all. I'm about to head off now. Now the water's warmed up hopefully a bit. They might fire up a bit. It's a bit cool at the moment. It's at 21 degrees. But yeah, that's the view. There's the van. Right there. And of course we've been swimming at least twice a day in the springs. I think Tanya's even squeezed in a couple of 3 sessions actually. So it's hard to get her out of the water. It's sitting at about 32 degrees, which is nice and toasty. Like, it's warm when you get out of there and you start shivering because of the little bit of breeze. But yeah, no, it's really good. So another couple of nights here, and then we'll start heading north, probably Litchfield. And of course, me being me, always try and squeeze in a fishing mission. So come up the end of this creek, can't go any further into Tinny. So looks like there's a Billabong on the maps. So I'll try and make my way out to that Billabong and see what's going on. See if we can get a couple of fish. I'm expecting might be something up here. They do catch some reasonable barra out of here, so we'll see how we go. It looks like there's been a few piggies get through here, and a couple of sizable ones too. Not surprising. Where we are. Something looks very much like a croc head out there. It's not very big though. Should move around. If it sees me, it should duck under. We'll see. Yep. What I thought was a crocodile's head has just vanished underwater. Can't quite make it out from here, but there's a croc down in the middle of the Billabong down there. Found a lure. There's the way trebles left on it. There's a crazy snake just there. It's worth going on any further. Just be a bit quiet. I did want to cross that log, but now there's a snake in there, so I don't know whether that's a good idea. Not really a very successful mission, so I'm going to head back. Probably won't even cast much on the way back, I think. I don't know. Maybe there's fish in here. I don't know.
Anyways, just having a laugh. But we'll get going here. The hoof beats, a walk to a trot, canter, and then the gallop. There we go. A bit flash name considering it's one of the hardest tricks out there. There you have it. To make it one of the hardest tricks out there, we've got to be able to do it with 2 whips, one on each hand. Different timings, the whips intertwining with each other, and that's what makes it technical, and that's what I'm about to show you now. So the 4 corners, one of the hardest tricks out there. So being technical, there's a good chance I'll hit myself. Yeah, get to watch Whippy whip himself. And we're going to think positive, we're not going to hit myself tonight. But right, let's get going. 4 corners, one of the hardest tricks cracking. There we go. Now we're talking. Hey, how good does that look? So with these whips here, we're going to be doing a bit of freestyle whip cracking. It's a mishmash of my most favourite tricks piled into one great routine. So you've got these UV lights up the top here which show up the whips really nicely. Every now and then it shows up a few other things. But, let's get going here. A bit of freestyle cracking. Stop them humbugging me about doing something dangerous. This Whippy I'm sorting out, she's around about 25 kilos, made out of chain, and then I light it on fire. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah. Well, the worst that can happen, this will be the last show. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, so we got some caro here. This you can't drink this caro. It's got like blue dye in it. Yeah, anyways, we'll douse this one here. I like how the crowd's gone a little bit quiet now. Actually, every now and then, Pat, this throws out some fire where you're sitting. So I suggest moving that way a little bit, just a couple of metres. Just a warning. Unless you want to get showered in fire, that's all right. You're wearing cotton, aren't you? Yeah, you'll be right. Right, so let's straighten this one out here. So yeah, so this one weighs a fair bit. And I think this is like the 7th or 8th time. You're in more of a line of fire now. Oh, jeez. Righto. So we'll get it cracking here. The other night, I didn't move this tray here and it caught on fire and it looked like a tornado fire, so we're going to move that tonight. Yeah, so I'm still fine-tuning it, but let's see how it goes tonight. Oh yeah, look at that. It's working. Let's go douse some lights here. What do you reckon of the fire? Yeah, bit of soot. Righto, let's do this, guys. Enough talking.
Alright, here we go. Can we have a bit of clapping?
Oh, that was pretty good. We're going to get a few more cracks out of it, eh? See how close that was to your chair there, Pat?
Alright, one more.
There you have it. Boy, geez, that's warm tonight. Done a good job of getting this. Yeah, anyways, was that dangerous enough for you? No. There was guys that were saying to me, you need to do something more dangerous, like do a backflip off the top of your trailer or something. Like, do a backflip. I've got buggered up knees, guys. If I do a backflip, that'll definitely be the last thing you see. Right, let's pop these out.
Well, that brings us an end to this episode. So visiting Mataranka, Bitter Springs, and of course catching up and seeing Nathan Whippy Griggs. Definitely get there if you're hanging around in Mataranka. If he's around, get up to the show. It's a donation event, so dig deep in your pockets. Puts on a great show, and it's really good for the kids as well. The springs, of course, amazing. You've got to get there. The Bitter Springs themselves outdo Mataranka Springs 10 to 1. So you get there, and the fishing on the other hand, not so good. So anyway, we're heading further north now, so thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you can, of course, and yeah, and we'll hopefully see you in the next one.